circulated it
How did
around.
you get on .piff? Is it free? Does it cost money to be on .piff?
It's free, but if you want to get, so here's the thing, you can just upload your junk. That's cool. But if you want to get on like the front page where they see it, like you gotta either get sponsored or you gotta pay them.
Can
And
you
I would,
expand on this a little bit more? How do you get sponsored? 'Cause, yo, let's pretend that like I've never been sponsored in my life, because that's true. How does a guy like me figure out how to get sponsored for something like that based on your experiences, Mr. Tizzy? Sir
because I
Tizzy.
had to,
I
well, I had
apologize, Sir Tizzy.
I emailed him, and I was like, "What do I?" I literally emailed him. I was like, from my music email, I was like, "Hey, I'm an artist from Baltimore. Kind of got a little bit of numbers, blah 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 blah. What do I got to do to get sponsored?" And they was just like, "Well, if we like the project so much, or if you do so much, blah 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 blah, get more numbers, then we'll contact you. Or you can go through, I think they had some kind of third party that you could pay through. I don't know. I wasn't with that. But when I won Coast to Coast, they were willing to sponsor me once I finished top 10. So I did that, finished top 10, and they put me on the front page, all of that. And they was, you know what I'm saying, directing everybody to my website. So that was cool. That was cool as on the way. I
Hold
was
up,
in a
you have a
magazine too.
website. When did you
Huh?
start a website? How important is a website? Talk about the value of websites.
So when the Bandcamp was the site because you could pretty much Bandcamp is cool because you can put like if you want. I didn't do this at the time, but you can put merch on there. You can register. So like if you have, how do I put it? If you have a domain, if you want to register a domain, you can put your Bandcamp as the domain, and you just buy the domain space, and you could put, for example, sirtizzy.com, and that could be your .com. It'll just go right to whatever site you in, or you can get it handmade. So what I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I just directed everybody to my Bandcamp because I felt like it was accessible, it was easy. All you gotta do is go to it, click play, boom, there you go. If you want to download it, I never really, I only maybe charged people for like the first month at the time, and then I was just like, all right, go ahead, name whatever price you want. I don't even care if you put
Mm.
zero, download it. I don't give a fuck. But but I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I just navigated people to my site. The site helped me because it was a lot more accessible, and it was trying to it kind of helped me out with just sharing it to a whole bunch of different people that was like, I want to get the music, but you can't. But I want a physical copy, but I kind of can't get it. But if I download it, it's accessible and it'll come right to me. So that's kind of why I did it, and it was working for me. It was working for me. And when I ran with it, when I did all the coast to coast stuff again, I was like, okay, all right. So they was like, well, I could choose a link to where I put it to if nobody's going to the links that they're submitting. And then they had like radio space even. They had like an internet radio thing. And they was spinning the song that I picked from the project. And
So
they just kept doing that.
I got another question.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get your numbers up? Like, what did you actually do?
Promo. I hit up so I know so I hit up people like those influencers and curators and people that make playlists that are fire. I went on Instagram and I went on a search, and shout out to my homie Double G who I did a song with recently. He told me he knew a couple people that actually put together good high number, high listing playlists. So I was just hitting up people who could curate. I knew them, and then I just kept looking for more people. Shout out to Jake Shaw. He got decent people on their
Yo, for
playlist.
real? Jake
Yeah,
Shaw? That
yeah.
guy's on my Facebook talking about how he's this and that magic right now. Is he like he's like legit?
He
No like
legit.
disrespect to him, but like a
He
lot of
legit.
times you see that stuff. But yo, that's fucking crazy. That guy's
He
like
hit me.
he's a
So
real
him.
person.
Yeah, he's dope. He hit me up like he was like, "Yo, I heard this and that. It was fire. Um, holla at me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Get some space or whatever." And some people will charge, some people won't. But playlisting, yeah, I just hit up whoever's a curator. If they really, really like your stuff, they'll just put it on there. They will. Like,
Big facts. So you know
mm-hmm.
what I like about what you said though is because here's the thing. I recently tried this thing called Submit Hub, and I learned a couple things about this game.
I was about to go there next. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
So here's what I learned about Submit Hub. A, You can do it for free if you don't want to spend money, but good fucking
Yes.
luck because it's going to take you hours of listening to music, and you best be
Yes.
willing to be a reviewer.
Yes.
Good thing I'm a reviewer, but I don't have the hours. But I tried
Yeah.
it, and I got my one fucking free premium credit. Here's how it works: you buy credits,
Yep.
premium credits, because fuck
Yep.
the free credits. Nobody cares.
Yep.
Nobody listens. Is not what it
Nope.
is. Influencers of a certain clout level are able to go on there, and they're either playlisters, Instagram. So there's some hot chick who made a reel out of me. It was fun. But then I saw
Mm-hmm.
the same hot girl made reels for all of my Montreal rapper friends that I recommended. She did all of them, and I'm like,
Oh.
oh, I feel less special now, lady who made a reel out of me. You say yes to everybody. That really
Right.
happened, though. I swear. All of us were shared her in our stories, but I was the first one because I told them all about the site. But shout out to my engineer. My engineer told me about Submit Hub. We were trying to promote
Yeah.
my lose weight track a little bit to see if it was worth it. So I put like $30 in. So you buy these
Mm-hmm.
premium tokens. Then you categorize your song based on what the fuck your song is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you pick whatever. We had a lot of trouble categorizing lose weight based on those categories because it doesn't fit into fucking anything.
I believe you. I believe you. And I had the same trouble too when I used it. I believe
Because,
you.
yo, good fucking luck. So, actually, here's my first piece of advice. If your song doesn't cleanly fit into one of those categories, fuck that song for that site, is the big
Basically,
truth about
it's
it.
a wrap. They will not take it.
I did get on a couple of shits, and shout outs
Mm-hmm.
to all of it. It was legit, but it wasn't worth the $30 I put in personally. But let's say you have a song that fits into a category. Now you get to browse by category. Now you have to do a
Mm-hmm.
lot of work, though, because this isn't just a
Yes.
one off. I spammed a little bit. And then these girls hit me back and said, your song is wonderful, but this is a hoe music, all girl. And I'm like, and it was 3 fucking credits
Yeah.
that I burned.
Yep.
Because what you're
I know
paying
you're paying,
for
bro.
is not actually placement. You're
Mm-hmm.
playing for consideration. And so they listen to your track for at least 30 seconds and they make a decision. I got
Yep.
all kinds of compliments, actually. I was surprised at how kind people were. It wasn't
Yeah.
mean. Some people didn't feel certain parts of it. I liked it
Right.
better when they didn't feel the beat. I hated it more when they didn't feel the raps. It is what
Right.
it is. But
Mhm.
here's the thing. It was very varied, and I was surprised at how legitimate it was. But all
Yeah.
things considered, it goes back to the idea. You're going to have to do a lot of work, though, to make it work for you. You're going to have to research every single playlist, every single influencer,
Yes.
every single fucking TikToker, every single fucking thing that is fucking possible that you can
Yes.
possibly get out of the situation.
Yes.
And if you do that, and you make
Yes.
Excel charts, and you track your shit all proper, you can make Submit Hub work for you.
Yes.
But you probably want to upload your whole catalog because you're
Facts.
going to basically want to cherry pick songs to particular people
Mhm.
for what's going to, you'll go listen to their playlist. Like I'm telling you, and this sounds like a lot of work, right? Because it
Yeah.
fucking is.
No.
We're talking, this is a 40 to 80 hour project to do it fucking right.
Hours. Hours. Yes.